back to the Tarot Cottage. My name is Amy. I'm back today with a pick a card reading for you. I want to say welcome back to my beautiful subscribers. Congratulations to this month's subscriber for the free reading that I offer on a monthly basis. So if you're new to this channel, please be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, hit the like button. I offer a chance to win a free reading, and all you have to do is leave me a comment below on any of my videos this month, and you'll be automatically entered for a chance to win. So please, if you feel called to, be sure to join us. I do pick a card readings on this channel, so grab yourself a cup of tea, some snacks, and we'll have a bit of a chat because we're all friends when we gather here today. I do have a little bit of announcement why I'm kind of lisping a little bit today. It's because I have these new tooth trays in for some dental work that I'm getting done. So I'm lisping a little bit, but I'm hoping in a couple of days it'll go away and I'll get used to it. So please bear with me. Forgive me if it's annoying, but bear with me. I have 3 piles for you to choose from today, and today's topic is a check-in with the person on your mind. It's a love message from the person on your mind, their current thoughts and feelings towards you and this connection. I have 3 piles to choose from. Pile number 1 here with the Crow Tarot, the Cream Flower, and this beautiful little yellow jasper. We have pile 2 with the Cat Tarot, the yellow flower, and the moss agate. And pile number 3 here with the pink flower, and this is the Joie de Vivre Tarot, I believe, and the red jasper. So whichever pile or piles or flowers or stones are calling out to you, just know there may be a message waiting for you from Spirit, and my timestamps are below in the description box. I'm going to jump right into pile number 1 today. Again, it's a love message from the person on your mind, their current thoughts and feelings of you. Pile 1. Hello everybody. In pile number 1, you're drawn to the cream flower here, or perhaps to the yellow jasper. And this is your reading with the Crow Tarot. The person on your mind, their current thoughts and feelings for you, a love message from your person. How are they currently thinking and feeling about you and this connection? Perhaps you're drawn to the Crow Tarot because it's like this creature of mystery and this messenger. Current thoughts and feelings of you. We have the Lovers. Starting out your pile with the Lovers. Oh my goodness, that's Gemini. You could be a Gemini, they could be, but it's just really a reflection of the depth of connection and their attractiveness to not just your body, but also to your spirit. They're very much attracted to you. This can also be a card of decision as well, though, a choice. Reflecting on their choices in the past. They really are thinking about perhaps a choice they made in the past that has led them to this place of disconnect. Love message from your person, their current thoughts and feelings of you. Ace of Swords. They've gained a lot of clarity recently about this connection and about, specifically, as I said, these decisions from the past that keep going over, they keep going over in their mind. It's like this might be the type of person that likes to look at a situation from every single angle and consider everything that was said, done. We have the Hierophant. Love message, please. Current thoughts and feelings of you. We have the Hanged Man. Back of the deck is already the King of Swords, so very strong air energy here. And with the Hierophant, we have Taurus, the Hanged Man. It feels like they feel stuck. They feel stuck in a position, but it's a position of their own making. They have created this firestorm. The Hierophant can represent institutions and being trapped in an institution, sometimes education, government, marriage as well. They've gained a lot of clarity, though, through this experience. It hasn't been wasted, but the clarity they've gained is about this connection. We have the Emperor. Clarifying the Ace of Swords, please, their current thoughts and feelings. The Six of Pentacles. The World. Clarifying the Hanged Man. The Five of Swords. The Five of Wands. Back of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. My goodness. 6 major arcana with the Five of Pentacles as a support to the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune on the back of the deck is a card of destiny. It's a card of sudden changes. It's a card of sudden epiphanies at times, and I do feel like they've had some epiphanies when it comes to this connection. There is this message coming through with the Hierophant that this person may feel like they are stuck in a situation of their own design. I'm trying to find a deck to clarify with here. Of their own design, but it could be an institution that they wish to release themselves from. Can we clarify that Hierophant, please, Spirit? Current thoughts of you. Oh, yes, they want to be rid of this position in life that they currently hold. Here with the Ten of Swords is a card about failure, giving up. But there is hope in this card that it's like they want to have closure with you. They could want to put an end to a current situationship that they have going on in their life right now in order to pursue the closure with you. So please take that as it resonates. For some of you watching, and it's a very small amount perhaps though, this could be someone you were actually married to. Currently, you could be married to this person, and they because of situations in the past and decisions they made in the past, there has been a stalemate in that connection right now. Because it just feels like somebody is like begging for scraps here with the Six of Pentacles, begging for information, begging for something here. The Ace of Swords has brought in a lot of clarity. I feel like somebody could have been taken for granted in the past, and that is now caught up to them, and they've realized how much they've lost with that Ten of Swords. But there is hope in this, because with that clarity can come the light of that day. If we make it through this dark night, we can make it to the light of that day, and we can formulate a new plan of action towards what we want, the success that they want towards you. And they do want success here in the present with you. For some of you, they think about actually, they dream about actually kind of committing to you as well. We have the Hanged Man still on the back of the deck though. They have more power in the situation that they could wield if they chose to, but they're choosing to stay in their current position. Can we clarify that World card, please, Spirit? Thank you. Five of Wands. Five of Wands, Five of Wands, Queen of Swords. They have some growing up to do energetically. That's one of the messages they want to get across as well, is that they have a lot of growing up to do, that you make them feel very jealous. You give them feelings of insecurity that they don't recognize inside of themselves sometimes. It's like you spark something inside of them. There's a possessiveness about this person as well when it comes to your energy. But that's all a part of this Five of Wands. The Five of Wands really represents this energy of competition, of pushing through obstacles. It's like this young energy we get in sportsmanship, and you see young lads just out there in the field just running around competing with each other. That's the energy of the Five of Wands. And there is within this energy the need for growth, the need for perspective, the need to acknowledge that they have more power. And through that acknowledgement and through the action in that acknowledgement, that's the thing, we can have clarity all day long, but unless we act upon what we know to be the necessary steps towards what we want, it's left with this stalemate. And that's why we have this Five of Pentacles underneath this Wheel of Fortune, because it shows them left out in the cold. There's the Hermit, maintaining hope in this connection, but unwilling to make any moves to improve it at this time. They're being very stubborn in their energy here. Lots of Taurus energy with the Emperor and the Hierophant on the board. Can we clarify that Lover's card, please, Spirit? Love message from your person. Current feelings and thoughts. Ten of Pentacles. They could be at the helm of a family, and I'm going to put that out there. Again, I'm dealing with collective energy, but with the Emperor, the Ten of Pentacles, the Lovers, it's like they're trying to make a choice between their responsibilities and their roles that they play and their desires. This truth that they know, but that they're refusing to see or show the world, because the Two of Swords talks about indecision, talks about blocking out emotion, blocking out clarity at the same time, though. Through the blocking of that heart, we're blocking out the truth. But that clarity, if it wasn't there in the past, it's come in now. But now there's this hopelessness that's set in, because sometimes the Ten of Swords, along with this Five of Wands energy, and it's here twice, it shows like an over emotional response to a situation. I sometimes liken it to like a toddler tantrum, if you will, because it's this sense of like over the top emotional response. And I realistically, I see ways in which I can improve my situation, but it takes courage to do that, and I'm not ready to do that. So it's like I'm blaming the world and I'm feeling hopeless. That clarity wasn't here in the past when they made this decision, but it's here now. We have the Page of Cups. They want something with you out of the blue. They want a new beginning. They want a fresh start. They want you to give them a second chance if that ever happened, if they ever had the opportunity. Because of the regret. There's the Five of Cups. So much regret with this person when it comes to you and their actions in the past. We have the Three of Cups. There could have been a decision between you and another person in the past as well. It could have been a whole friendship situation where they chose unwisely, or at least they seem to feel that way now. They don't recognize that that feeling could still be there on your end. They haven't recognized that maybe not all is lost yet, because they're plummeted into this despair feeling. We have that Three of Cups back of deck with the Queen of Wands. They're worried about how your perspective is now towards them. They're worried that you are angry with them, that you look downly on them because of the decisions in the past. Love message from your person, please. Current thoughts and feelings. Soulmate, yes. It took them some time to realize, but yes, they realize now that you are their soulmate. Please, so we don't make a huge mess. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. For some of you, I feel like you could have been engaged or committed to this person. I feel like for some of you, though, that they are in another commitment as well. We have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Unfortunately, sometimes hindsight is 20/20, and we don't realize these things until there's space between these connections. And these are, especially twice, the Five of Wands is this indicator to me about the need to push through this particular obstacle to grow, to ascend, because the Hierophant is also about that ascension. And Spirit's always they're always mainly focused on our spiritual ascension. Unfinished symphony. They feel like they really missed out on an opportunity with you. They feel like they missed out on emotional happiness. They may have found stability somewhere else, but they've missed out on emotional happiness with you. My voice broke, like I felt like I was going to cry there for a second. We have flexible. 1 and 9 equals 10. We have the 10 card with the unfinished symphony. It's like they still see the potential there. Deep down, even if they're feeling this emotional way with the 10 of Swords, deep down, the truth still exists. You know, this 10 of Swords, they used all of these swords to do themselves in instead of using them for clarity. But deep down, those swords are still there for clarity, and they still hold out hope. They're hoping that somehow, with this Wheel of Fortune specifically, that somehow the universe is going to make a way for the two of you to revisit this. We have a leg up. They're hoping they're hoping that something will happen, that there's going to just be an instantaneous change in the universe so that they don't have to be the ones to push through these obstacles themselves. But truly, they have to, you know, the Lord helps those who help themselves, truly. They have this idea that there's going to be a revisit. And Spirit's not even saying that that's not a possibility. But the problem with that is that even if this is offered up as an option again, this person still has to take the opportunity to step into that change. And that is scary. It scares people. How are they currently thinking and feeling about you, please, Spirit? I do lie awake at night thinking about our future. Yeah, but can't even look at you right now. I think there must have been something very explosive in the past for some of you in this connection, because they have this expression of like, either you're really mad at me or I'm really mad at you. They feel addicted. Back up the deck, though. Current thoughts and feelings, please. Do I know you from somewhere? And I could be your hero, baby. Both of these are sixes, like the Six of Cups, the sense of soulmate, acknowledgement, a sense of the desire to reunite as well. And for some of you, I almost feel like you guys exchanged some sort of energy when you first met, where you felt something inside, like a jolt or a recognition inside. You're very intuitive. You should trust that feeling, because that inner barometer wasn't lying to you in that moment. You were being reunited with an old soul friend or an old soul contract in that moment, and that wasn't you imagining things. I left because you told me to. I feel this, I can't even look at you right now, almost applies to you watching in the past of this connection, especially if this person's decision was not a wise one. I need time for me. That reminds me of the Four of Swords, the sense of meditation and retreating. We have light. Ultimately, this person really wants to express to you that they've gained insight. Throughout the course of everything, they've gained insight. What do they wish they could say right this moment? How are they currently thinking and feeling? I want to dedicate a song to you. I have options, but I only want you. They could be in that commitment. They could be stuck in some sort of institution. And just like Cher says, who wants to live in an institution? I'm always reminded of you. Serendipity. Because they feel, if you feel that this is a soulmate energy, they feel that as well. That's the other thing too, which is why this Five of Pentacles, you know, it talks about an emotional destitution as much as it talks about a physical destitution. Give me a chance. Back of the deck says, I do regret walking away from you. How are they currently thinking and feeling? I'm ready to act towards you. They say that. They say they're ready to act, but we have the Hanged Man in the front position, or in the future position, I'm sorry. And that Hanged Man can act, and maybe they feel that readiness, but they're stopping themselves to get hurt. You send me mixed signals. It's like they felt like they were forced to make a decision in the past because they weren't 100% sold on how you felt. They're putting this image in my mind of like being forced to act. They didn't want to wait any longer for clarity in the connection. They were getting frustrated. So it's like they pulled the ultimate bluff here. It ended up being more of a bluff than they intended it to be. I have things left that I need to say. Back of the deck says, my thoughts you consume my thoughts. Let's get a couple of these messages. How are they currently thinking and feeling about you right this moment? They were only 3 little words, but I was too scared to say them to you. It feels like this never got off the ground and should have got off the ground. And everybody knew it should have got off the ground. It says you're about to fall in love. That card's not even supposed to be in there. Your laugh is my favorite sound in the world. And I keep dreaming of the past. It says someone from your past will return to you. So Spirit is like sneaking their way into this thought process of this person. They're letting you know that this person is thinking about making a return, and they're feeling restless and jealous. There's something pushing them. You are like a dream. Back of the deck says, I'm working on finding a way to you. Working on pushing through those obstacles. Let's get a charm bowl for you, group 1. Group number 1, please. Current thoughts and feelings. Love message in the bowl from the person on their mind. The King of Cups, Pisces energy, the Page of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. Again, that Queen of Wands showing up. You could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, King of Wands. They could also be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but we do have a lot of fire here in the bowl. And I feel like they are very keen making plans of action because they're feeling really overwhelmed by love for you. The problem with that Page of Wands in the future position, though, is that he is a planner, but he's not much of a... He doesn't really do the action himself. He doesn't really forge forward himself. He's just standing there pontificating upon what he wants. So that's the real problem here. So this person's kind of stuck in this Hanged Man position, even though they have desire to come forward and the ability to come forward as well. Ooh, we have a lot in the bowl today. We have the little... Oh, we have a lot to go over, guys. We have run. R and run. We have some tools in the bowl here, too. We have a guitar, a wrench in the plans, perhaps. We have a Minnie Mouse, so children could be a factor, or somebody with a really high voice. We have the blue moon, so somebody's losing a little bit of hope here. We have Our Lady of Medjugorje in the bowl, so there could be some healing that needs to be done because of a female figure in one's life. So please take that as it resonates. That's a very specific message for somebody watching. We have the fish bones as well, which is a sign like the Ten of Swords to kind of formulate a new plan of action towards what we want. Recognizing what brought us to that point of being picked clean. Capricorn in the bowl. Aquarius with the red star. We also have two starfish about healing ourselves from within. Pisces. We have a charm that says no matter where. We have a charm that says weakness is a choice. And we have a charm that says I can. We also have an open Bible here as well with a Sheltie dog. So there could be some very Catholic or Christian connection here with Our Lady of Medjugorje in the bowl and with the Bible. Lots in the charm bowl today. All right, group number 1, that's what I have for you today. A love message from the person on your mind. This is their current thoughts and feelings towards you. If this resonated, I would love to hear about it in the comment section. I would love for you to subscribe to our channel and be a part of this beautiful community that we have here. You guys are amazing, so thank you for coming back and visiting me. You can check out my links below as well. Congratulations to this month's winner. And I hope that you'll come back here and visit me on another day at the Tarot Cottage. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. Hello, everybody. In group number 2, you were drawn to this beautiful yellow flower, or perhaps to the moss agate stone. I'm just going to plunk it right in there somewhere. And this is your reading. A love message from the person in your mind, their current thoughts and feelings towards you. How is this person currently thinking and feelings towards you and this connection? I'm using the Cat Tarot for you. How are they currently thinking and feeling about you and this connection? The Star, beautiful Aquarius coming out for you first. It really shows that they put you up on a pedestal, and that's a really deep, important major arcana card about love and connection and hope and faith in this connection. How are they currently thinking and feeling? A love message from your person. We have Knight of Pentacles. They've been holding out hope for you and for this connection for a really long time. That Knight of Pentacles is a mover, but it's very slow. It takes a long time. You can see she's feeding that cat bit by bit at the table. We have the Four of Cups. They're growing very impatient, waiting, and their hope, here's the Magician, they really want to communicate with you. Their hope is starting to divot. The hope that they feel towards this connection is starting to wane because of the slow length of time it's taking them to be able to conjure you up. And the problem with this Four of Cups is that it's sort of the opposite of hope. It's like a listlessness. It's like I've given up on my plans and I'm not acting towards anything. We do have this Ten of Swords back of deck, which is, with the Magician, it's a symbol of like, you know, nothing changes if nothing changes. If we can't make moves towards our goals, then nothing's going to change in this connection. And because of the rate of speed, it's, you know, you can see I'm just looking at this cat, you know, about to, it's a glass that's full, but they're about to lose some of that, you know, some of what's inside. They're about to tip it over because they're not behaving in a way that highlights how important this connection is to them. You know, the Four of Cups is a feeling of apathy, of kind of not taking advantage of the opportunity right in front of me. And it's like that sense of taking their time, even though they have the power here. And the Ten of Swords talks about like a listlessness inside of them, almost a depression that may have set in, that they feel like giving up, or they wonder if they should give up because of how long. The Hierophant. This cat looks like it's lost an eye. They feel like the weight has been difficult and weathered. It's weathered them. It's made them more cynical. Five of Pentacles. They wish that they could express to you how hard it is to be separated from you for them. It adds to their pain. It adds to their destruction here a little bit with the Hierophant. They have a hard time ascending. They've had a hard time ascending even spiritually in a sense, because they feel so stuck in this rut in the present energy. This person could actually be somebody that you were married to in the past as well with the Hierophant. We will get clarity on that card in a moment. We have the Chariot. The Chariot and the Four of Cups are four very different energies, because the Four of Cups talks about, you know, knowing, not recognizing maybe what I have presently, not recognizing opportunities that are being open to me, being very focused on loss. And the Chariot is like a decision I've made emotionally in my heart that I know I need to drive towards if I want to make moves here. And there is that message from Spirit that, you know, this person has the capability to come towards you, because emotionally they've decided that they are in it. They are emotionally very much connected to you. But there's the Ten of Swords, and here's the Tower. And the Devil. There's an addiction, an addictive quality to you that they feel. The Tower here is a very strong energy of the fear of chaos, because I'm pursuing this dangerous addiction that I really want. You know, this Nine of Wands is like, I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. And it's a little bit of I'm not going to lie and say it's not a little bit of a poor me mentality, I guess. They're sort of passing the buck around. They're not really taking any of the onus or blame on themselves right at this time. But they feel this addiction to you, and they're really worried about perhaps something falling and breaking down and being irreversibly damaged. Could be over here. The reason why their hope is waning is because somebody in this connection is actually stuck in some sort of commitment. Let's grab this other deck for clarity. Can we clarify that here, please? It's like they've already made the emotional decision towards you, but they just don't feel like they have the power to move. They feel like they want to, but there are reasons that they feel like they can't. And I feel that they're like I said, it feels like they're using everything as an excuse as to why they can't. It's all coming from a fear-based place. But even they're talking finances. Sorry about that. That was just somebody making noise in the bathroom. Let me clarify that here, please. Current feelings and thoughts of you. The Chariot. The Ten of Cups. The Eight of Cups. Back of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. Some of them are really acknowledging that there is children involved, potentially here, a very strong commitment that they've made and that they feel really responsible for. And there's an acknowledgement that I'd have to walk away from something that's emotionally unfulfilling me in order to come towards you. So the emotional connection to you, it's so strong with the Chariot here twice. They really have made this decision inside themselves about how they feel about you, but they feel stuck and because of the responsibilities inside. But they're addicted to you, and it's becoming quite the burden on them. It's becoming quite this a problem for them, is what I feel. It's becoming a big problem. Can we please clarify that Magician, please? The Magician is a reminder as well, over top of that Ten of Swords, that we are responsible and for our own actions and our own thought processes that bring us to this place of feeling like we're lost, feeling fearful, that we can create our future, and that we created this. This is the other message coming in, that this person needs to acknowledge that they are at the helm of their decisions. Can we clarify that, Magician, please? The High Priestess. Deep down, they know. And the Moon. We have the Temperance card here on the back of deck. We have the Ace of Cups. There's this sense of waiting. Along in the present moment with the Knight of Pentacles and the Temperance on back of deck, there's a sense of waiting for something that I really, really want. The High Priestess is this information, or a person that sits on the information she knows to be true, sits on her wisdom, but carries it with her. There's a sense of them like wrapping up practical issues, acknowledging that the tower is coming forward and trying to avoid that tower by waiting. There's the Wheel of Fortune poking out, hoping that there's going to be some sudden turn of events so that they can avoid this tower moment. But unfortunately, sometimes we cannot avoid these tower moments. Sometimes they are necessary in order to shake up not a very solid foundation for a more solid foundation. I just saw impatience and complacency fall out. How are they currently thinking and feeling about you? A love message from your person. They want so much more with you. They want to expand. The world is on her tummy there. They want closure. They just want to see where this could take the two of you. We have bittersweet coming out. The acknowledgement that something could have to fall away, and I feel like for some of you there are children involved, so that's part of the component of the bittersweet mentality. We have prayer, making the best out of a situation, making lemonade out of lemons when life hands you a bad situation. And with the Hierophant, you can see, that, again, I mentioned the cat's missing this eye. It's like my duties or my responsibilities or my roles are taking the front seat here in my life right now. So that's why my hope is waiting, because I'm trying to make the best out of my current situation. And right now, specifically financially, they really want to acknowledge their financial situation. That's a consideration for them. We have release on the back of the deck. Letting go of one thing in order to usher in new beginnings. They really want you to be happy. I just saw the happy card. Like, ultimately, they really want you to be happy. We have building blocks. They could themselves be in a foundation. And I keep saying that with that Hierophant. And I know that I don't like to jump to that conclusion, but the cards are hard to ignore. Unfinished Symphony. And what's interesting to me is the Unfinished Symphony is the number 10 here. A sense of still maintaining the idea of potential in this connection, despite the fact that they already are in a foundation. It may be a shaky one, though. And we have Flexible back of deck. Again, 1 and 9 equals 10. There is still potential here, Spirit says, in this connection. They want to kind of establish that as well for you. Spirit's advice, how do we do that? We listen to our heart. There are other thoughts this person is having when it comes to you, though, and it's pretty intense with that Devil energy. They're thinking about the addiction that they have. They're thinking about fiery moments with you, and they really want, it's not all about sex, but I feel like they want to express themselves in that way. Like that's the only way they know how, or they want you to feel their love through that way. If I follow you, I could lose everything. You have to think before you act. And I just saw the time to ground yourself card as well. I worry about us all the time. There's a lot of confusion surrounding this situation. Love message, current thoughts and feelings. How are they currently thinking and feeling for you, group 2? I have options, but I only want you. No one can change my love for you. I feel like there is a third party in this situation for some of you watching. because they keep saying, you know, I have these options, but it's just you. No one, not a single person could change how I feel, even though there could be people who are attempting to in that way. Give me a chance. Current feelings and thoughts with you. I've been manifesting our connection. And that's the thing, is that the manifestor came over in the future position. This person is trying to manifest communication, trying to manifest contact. I'm not hiding the connection for the wrong reasons. Or I feel like that card should say, I'm hiding the connection for the wrong reasons. The thought of explaining myself and apologizing scares me. I don't want to see the pain I've caused in your eyes. Back of the deck says, I've thought about spending time with my family and me. And that's the thing, their fantasies have really, they feel very vast, very expansive. It's like they've considered all of these different scenarios and options and opportunities where the two of you could be an item. So if they do have a family, they have kind of envisioned how to, you know, blend those things together. What are their current thoughts and feelings for you? No one knows I still think about you. They have to keep it a secret because of that institution they are in. I replay everything that happened in my mind. Lots of regret there. You are a goddess, the divine feminine. And it's always about energy. It's not about actual gender, but they think of you as a goddess or a god. You take my breath away. Very much attracted to you, very much sexually attracted to you. And with that Nine of Wands, that's fire. It's like not being able to express myself, and it's building up like a volcano. Don't give up on us. I want to see you again. Back of the deck says, I don't know how much longer I can do this. Let's get a few more messages for you, group 2, before we do your charm bowl. Oops. I've never been the same since meeting you. And I did feel an instant connection. We've got a bunch of cards in here that do not belong in the love deck. All right. It says, I'm coming back. And I don't know how you feel about me. You make me want to be at my best. The last time I saw you, it crushed me. We have this one as well. It will never be over for me. Back of the deck says, I pretend right now like I don't care, but that's only because they're trying to avoid this tower. Oops, it fell over. The tower fell over. This tower moment. Let's get a charm bowl for you, group 2. Love message from the person on your mind. Their current thoughts and feelings of you. We have the Two of Cups. Oh, they want reunion. They feel like you could be a soulmate energy for them. We have the King of Cups. Yes. He sort of came out reversed. We do have the Three of Wands as well. That King of Cups represents the most abundant of all the kings when it comes to emotion. And I feel like this person gets hit with waves of emotion. Sometimes, you know, in the reverse, this person could feel like they, in their current situation, have like a bit of an emotional manipulation going on as well. And I feel like they are, if they are currently in a third-party situation, they do spend a lot of time romanticizing your connection and really fantasizing about it. With the Three of Wands, but they haven't put anything into action yet. But we do have that Magician in the future position, which could be communication coming in for you. So, M. We have the letter L. We have the World Marble here. The desire for closure, communication, success. We have December, the Christmas gift in the bowl. A forget-me-not. And we have a cassette thing, a cassette here. I think about like 80s mixtapes when I see this little cassette. So that could be a time frame that you're dealing with, or when you grew up with this person. We have the infinity, yin yang. We have the rabbit, which is a symbol of of adventure and new beginnings. We have the bird, being free to fly and not allowing yourself to stay in a dissipated situation. The gecko, for me, is a symbol of the divine masculine. It doesn't have to be for you, but I think about communication wanting to come in quickly as well. And we have the running horse, the chariot, decision, an emotional choice that's already been made, wanting to drive towards you, but perhaps having a difficult time gearing up for the strength required to put in the action here. All right, group number 2, that is what I have for you today. A love message from your person, current feelings and thoughts towards you. If this resonates with you, I would love to hear about it in the comment section. I would love for you to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell if you feel called to. If you're a subscriber and you leave me a comment, be sure to hit your notification bell, because that's how I will be notifying you if you are the winner of this month's draw. And I will be drawing that near the end of the month. But congratulations to this month's winner, and I really hope that you'll come back and visit me on another day at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Take care. Hello everybody, in group number 3, you were drawn to this beautiful little pink flower. Pop it right there, and this red jasper, or to the Joie de Vivre Tarot here, and this is your reading, a love message from the person on your mind. What are their current thoughts and feelings of you in this connection? Shuffle here. So what are their current thoughts and feelings towards you, the person on your mind? Their current thoughts and feelings towards you. The Hanged Man. The Eight of Coins. The Magician, and he sort of came out sideways. And the Ten of Coins. Back of the deck is the Hermit, so it definitely feels like it's a no contact for you, group 3, and it feels like they spend a lot of time working, like they're spending a lot of time building up their coin or building up their foundation, because they have, I don't want to say they have nothing better to do, but it's like they're fantasizing about this connection, and they have been for a while, but they have options. Like it's like they're stopping themselves from coming forward to really get what they want out of this connection, even though they want it. The Hermit is holding that energy in that lantern, that Aquarius star, which is hope, faith, desire. And I feel like they're really working hard towards this financial stability because of you in a lot of ways. So let's clarify that Hanged Man, please. Their current thoughts and feelings towards this connection. Six of Swords. Four of Cups in the Hierophant. That Hierophant keeps popping up for me today. Can we clarify the Magician, please? King of Coins. It's coming out with the Four of Coins and the King of Swords. Clarifying the Ten of Coins, please. Their current thoughts and feelings of you. We have the Knight of Swords. Back of the deck is the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Coins. So I'm dealing with collective energy here, and so there's lots of different energies floating around. And with the Seven of Swords, I'm really getting a sense of secrecy and trying to keep things under wraps when it comes to this connection. And with the Knight of Coins, it's like, there's the Knight of Cups. It's like they really want to change up whatever the situation may be. For some of you, I do feel like this person, and this has been a theme today, that this person may currently be stuck in some type of role that they've placed themselves in. Now, the Hierophant can represent lots of different types of institutions, like education, government, marriage. No one likes to live in an institution, though, and this person feels like they are currently. So that can, that can really resonate with many different situations. This person could be physically married. They could be like addicted to their job or be a workaholic. It doesn't make them happy, but it's the distraction that they have in their life right now that allows them they use it as logic, kind of like, well, I'm so busy, I've got all these responsibilities, I'm not happy where I am sitting, but it's the reason why they're not acting. It's the reason why they're not putting into work what they need to put into work. And here with the Six of Swords, like, they have a lot that they want to share with you. They have a lot that they want to tell you from the past that they've never told you. It's like they have a lot that they need to get off their chest when it comes to you. And it's like they didn't, I do feel like some of them are currently actually in a physical situation that makes them feel trapped. The King of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, along with this Hierophant, and the Four of Cups. It's like they are sitting in a place of their own making right now. And it could be financially very abundant for them, or I feel like there's a lot of finances wrapped up in their current situation. A lot of practical concerns that sort of stop them from charging towards you with the truth that they really need in order to bring themselves peace, to make themselves feel like more of a peaceful situation about you. Because the Knight of Swords wants to come in with all of that information, but he doesn't know what his consequences are going to be, and the consequences could be this Ten of Coins, the stability that this person is working so hard towards. So the Knight is here to slow him down, and here's the Knight of Cups as well. The Knight of Coins is in between these two very strong energy knights, slowing them down because they feel like they have to keep it under wraps for a while. Can we clarify, please, that Hierophant, Ace of Wands. It's like, and she's holding a baby there. You can see it's like she can't go for what she wants because she's already busy holding all of these responsibilities. So these ideas, these inspirations that are in their mind, they have to maintain in the mind in the realm of hopeful possibility and not in action, because I'm stuck in this institution. And again, it can be a job. It doesn't have to be an actual relationship or marriage. For some of you that will apply, it can be anything that's distracting them. We have the King of Swords. He was coming out reversed though for me. This person's a little bit bitter. I'm not going to lie, with the Four of Cups, with the Four of Coins, the King of Swords reversed. Here's the King of Swords here. They're using their current placement as this like logical reason why they can't pursue, when in reality they're bitter about it. We have the Death card here on the back of the deck. Requiring a shift, change is needed if we want to bring it. You can even see the sailboat here. Kind of reminds me of that Six of Swords. If we want peace, we're going to have to kind of make changes, and we may end up having to hurt others in the process. So there's a fear of that with your person. Can we clarify that Ten of Coins, please, Spirit? Current feelings and thoughts. Knight of Cups, Page of Cups. And we have the Five of Cups. This particular Five of Cups, it's like, that's what I mean. This person, it's almost like they have this mindset in the future of risking it all. Of risking it all. It's like they have intent, because the King of Coins is very intentional, and they make very careful moves towards their goals. It takes them a while perhaps to get there, but they make very intentional moves towards their goals. And we can see this Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups come charging in with this love offer. It's almost like they're being coaxed into it here. The Knight of Cups, again, doesn't know where his consequences are going to lead him with that love offer. And here's the Five of Cups. It's like everybody could be telling them, you know, one thing. It's like they're not listening about what they're going to lose because they're so focused on this Two of Cups. They don't care about what cups they're going to have to push over in order to come towards you. For some of you, this person may very well risk it and come charging in despite consequences here. Back of the deck, though, is the Four of Cups and the Ten of Swords. So as much as they consider all of the possibilities, they consider hurting whoever they need to hurt in order to make moves towards you, but then they halt, they stop themselves. Four of Cups is a sense of again, second time in your reading, it's this sense of apathy. It's like I'm not appreciating the opportunities I have right now in my current situation. I'm not recognizing anything good about my current situation because I'm so focused on the desire for closure, the desire for peace in my heart when it comes to you. And here at the Ten of Swords, it's like it makes them feel very, like, look at this Ten of Swords. It's like nothing can be done to help this person anymore. Nothing can be done to help them. They need a new plan to get themselves out of this situation, out of this feeling of entrapment. And they know that deep down. It's intense energy today for these readings, group 3. Current feelings and thoughts of you, group 3. Confusion. They're confused, you're confused. And we have perception. The perception that we have has to be shifted if we want that transformation. I feel like because of the confusion, because of the misinformation that's happened in this connection, I feel like they have this sense of hopelessness in the present moment regarding their current situation. And you are this like beautiful fantasy of an option that could exist, that could free them from all of this as well. We have this destiny. They feel like it is destined. And we saw that. Didn't we see him? There's the wheel of fortune creeping out as well. And there is a certain amount of destiny in this connection because there is this sense of the two of you having to fulfill certain aspects of your soul contract together. Current thoughts and feelings of you. Current thoughts and feelings. The snail is taking too long when it comes to getting towards you. And you know, that snail carries its house on its back. This person feels like they carry a lot of baggage with them as well. They're worried about that in the future. We have the trickery card. You can see there's like a knife sticking inside that cake. It's Agatha Christie who wrote all of those mystery stories. And there's a sense of deception here, Seven of Swords, in their current situation. They are keeping their true feelings under tabs. They're not sharing exactly how they feel when it comes to you in this connection with anyone else in their life, I don't feel. We do have this Pond card on the back of the deck as well. It talks about looking inward. It talks about uncertainty, and it talks about trying to find inspiration. And that's what this person really needs to do. They need to feel inspired to life again because they feel very apathetic in nature. It's just like they're going through the motions. Underneath, though, I want to just mention that under her, we do have this Mirabai devotion card. But even if it's not a reflection of how their actions are right now, they really want to express that they are, it doesn't matter how hopeless the situation is, they're devoted to you. Princess Mirabai was in love with the god Krishna, and she was convinced that was her soulmate, and she wouldn't let anything or any situation or any circumstances in her life deviate her from that thought. And I feel that is very strong with this person as well. How are they current? Oh. I left because you told me to. Oh. Confusion. Their perception was skewed, though. I feel like even in the past of this connection, I feel like their perception has been skewed. Gossip only hurts more. And we have the Ace of Wands as well. This person with the Four of Pentacles, with the King of Pentacles, with the King of Swords, they don't like the idea of other people judging their actions. That could be another thing that stops them from pursuing their inspired thought towards you. This action that they need to put into place in order to get towards you, they allow other people's opinions of them to stop them from action. We have I want to get you drunk on the back of the deck so far. They feel like they need something to help loosen their tongue to share their true feelings. You're so very special. And they want closure with you. They really want to clear up whatever happened between you guys in the past, or if there's confusion in the past. They really, if you had this perception that they weren't in love with you, and that's what I'm hearing, if you had this perception that they didn't care in the past, they feel really adamant and strong that they want to change that perspective. It's not even necessarily that they want to necessarily risk what they have right now, but they don't want you feeling like that they didn't care. They really want to express that you have a perception about them, or they think you have a perception about them. We have the Yes card. That is not true. You make my heart full, because that's how they truly feel. Think before you act. You are so beautiful to me. What do you need me is underneath. Think before you act. That's exactly what the Knight of Coins does, but that's the exact opposite of what that King of Cups and the King of Swords does, especially that King of Swords in the future here, wanting to charge in with this Ace of Wands energy towards you, because there's something brewing under the surface. It's like a pressure building. Current thoughts towards you. Current thoughts and feelings, please. I can tell you don't trust me, and I want to change that. Seven of Swords, sneakiness, wanting to clear the air. They maybe in the past took way too long to express their secret feelings towards you as well. I do think about the future, and when I do, I think about you in it. Even if it's been a long time, and I feel some of you are like, but it's been like 10 years for some of you, and it doesn't matter. They still picture you in it. I'm so attracted to you, you don't know what you do to me. The problem with this person is they feel like a dreamer and not a doer. So when they picture you in their future, they're just not they're not a proactive doer. So they maintain the stagnancy at times. Just wait on me. Please don't give up on me. I've been telepathically communicating with you. I start way too over. I should have way more space over here, but I've been having dreams of you. Back of the deck says, I've been hurting without you. You have no idea. I'm going to use the Cottage Divine Masculine Love Oracle. Their current thoughts and feelings of you. If you're interested in this deck, I actually have a link below in the description box on where you can purchase it. What their current thoughts and feelings of you. I worry this is all in my head. I dream of a second chance with you as well. And I'm trying to become a better person. As I said in the very beginning of this reading, they gave off the impression, especially even with the Knight of Coins here, that they are someone who works hard and they are trying to make the best of their current situation. They are someone who is actively working towards goals. I wish I had been more honest in the past. I do want to see you again. I just can't make the first move towards you right now. Back of the deck says the separation is killing me. Let's get a couple of more messages here. I'm in love with you. Their current thoughts and feelings, please. How are they currently feeling? You should be here. Sometimes there's this sense with this person, like they don't understand how the two of you, how this got messed up so badly. It's like things were going well, and then things got messed up so badly. I crave adventure with you. So someone from your past will return. They want to come back, and they're making slow moves towards doing so. You are mine and only mine. And I am working on becoming a better person. Back of the deck says, where do I stand with you right now? How are you feeling about me right this moment? So they want that assurance. A charm bowl, please, for group number 3. Messages from their person. Current feelings and thoughts in the bowl. Whoops. Well, we have 3. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is reversed as I flipped it in there, but you know, the Five of Swords does talk about a current situation where they feel like approaching you may not be smart right now because there would be no winner at this current time. But what it does show as well with this Five of Swords in the reverse is that they are kind of hoping for an opportunity to sort of revisit past arguments or past situations where there could have been unclear intentions, or they just want to clear the air between you. They want peace. They want closure when it comes to the two of you. Right now, they do have a concern about their home, their stability. The Four of Pentacles can also be a tangible concern about their heart being bruised as well. This Nine of Pentacles is this, they want you to know that they've grown up. I feel like this could be a connection from the past when you were growing up. They want you to know that they've grown up, they've leveled up, and they want you to see them for what they've accomplished now as well, because they see that they are more in line with your energy, because they also value you in that way. They think you're very attractive. They appreciate where you're sitting in life right now if they are aware of your position. And even if they're not aware of your position, they're just assuming that you are in this beautiful spot because that's how you always carried yourself. Ooh, got a bunch of letters in the bowl today. We have the letter F, the letter I. We have a little C here too with an earring. We have K. We have U, and we have V. We have the word believe. We have the bird and it's in flight. So it talks about not staying in a stagnant situation that we know we need to be free of. We have the big Empress. There could be children involved, so take that as it resonates. We have a commandment from the Bible that says, thou shalt not commit adultery. We have the kissy lips in the bowl. I always think of like a temptation. Somebody who's very tempting when I see those lips. So they think you're very tempting. And we have the whale, and it's expressing some water from its blowhole. I always think about going with the flow with the whale whenever I see the whale tail in the bowl. But the whale in of itself is about expression and about the importance of expressing ourselves when we're in deep, intense situations like this, because if we don't, we will be kind of submerged and drowned in our own emotions. So there is a message there. All right, group number 3, that is what I have for you today. I hope that resonated with your situation. I wish you so much luck in this connection. If this resonated, I would love to hear about it in the comment section. And if you're a subscriber, please hit the notification bell if you leave me a comment so that I can notify you if you're one of my winners for my monthly free reading. If you are not a subscriber and you feel called to subscribe, please join our family here and be sure to leave me a comment so that I can enter you in for a chance to win, because I would love to read for you. You can check out my links below as well for Etsy and for Instagram. But I really hope that you come back here and visit me on another day at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a great day today. Take care.